الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to our course Understand Quran and Salah the Easy Way. We will study lesson number 7 today, in which we will learn how to learn. We will learn how to learn and also some supplications related to that. By the end of this lesson, we will learn 49 words which occur in the Quran almost 24,490 times. Very precious. Each lesson, each word is precious, so don't go away from the middle. In the last class, we learned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. We have indeed made Quran very easy to understand and remember. And also not only easy, but it is the best, as told by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who said, خَيْرُكُمْ مَنْ تَعَلَّمَ الْقُرْآنَ وَعَلَّمَ. The best of you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. So we made our intention. This is the first step. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Actions are only based on intentions, or based only on intentions, or actions are nothing but, or rewarded on nothing but on intentions. Innama, only. In this one, we will mention some steps on how to learn. First thing is pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rabbi zidni ilma. Rabbi means, oh my Lord. Rabb is the one who takes care of us and helps us grow. Who takes care of us and helps us grow. In every sense of the word, by arranging the whole universe to serve us. And inside us there are millions and billions of cells. He is taking care of each of the cell, and He is feeding us not only every cell, but every second. He is feeding us oxygen. You see, without oxygen we cannot survive. So Rabbi, oh my Rabb, zidni. Zid is to increase. Zid is increase, ni, me. Zid, increase, ziyada, ni, me. Ilma, in knowledge. Ilma means in knowledge. Rabbi zidni ilma. This prayer, this dua was taught to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Quran says, وَلَا تَعْجَلْ بِالْقُرْآنِ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَنْ يُقْضَى إِلَيْكَ وَحْيُهُ وَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا. Okay, so the Prophet ﷺ, when the Jibreel ﷺ used to come, was very eager to learn and memorize whatever was given to him in the form of wahi. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, don't hasten before the Quran is completed to you, and before the wahi is completed to you, and say, Rabbi zidni ilma. That's the approximate translation. So the prayer is, oh my Rabb, increase me in knowledge. So try to repeat this as often as you can. Like a heart patient, you see. By the way, there are some people who say, you know what, whatever you know, just practice. There's no need to know more. Just whatever you know, just practice. This is a very un-Islamic statement. The only prayer which talks of increasing is this prayer in the Quran taught to the Prophet. Increase me in knowledge. So you always pray for increase in knowledge, because increase in knowledge will help you do what you have to do, in fact. And so always pray and try to learn more. How will you pray? Like a heart patient who is undergoing open heart surgery tomorrow. You think he will pray like this? No, he will pray from the depth of his heart. Say, oh please, oh Allah, please help me get cured. Please cure me. A person who is hungry for days, how will he beg? Say, please give me something, otherwise I will die. So let us pray like that sick person, or that hungry person who wants to get rid of sickness, or get rid of knowledge and ignorance. And will he pray once, that heart patient? Do you think he will pray once, who is to undergo surgery tomorrow? He will pray again and again and again. So we have also got to pray it, pray this prayer again and again. Rabbi zidni ilma. Maybe after every salah, when you say, this is just a suggestion, when you recite Ayat al-Kursi, وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ. So after that say, Rabbi zidni ilma. Please, oh my Rabb, increase me in knowledge. So practice, repeat after, translate, Rabbi, oh my Lord, Zidni.
Increase me.
Ilma.
In knowledge.
Rabbi.
O my Lord.
Zidni.
Increase me.
Ilma.
In knowledge.
In knowledge. The second thing is Alladhi allama bil qalam. This is part of first wahi, first revelation, first wahi that was given to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alladhi, the one who allama, taught, bil qalam, by the pen. Alladhi comes in the Quran 304 times, very precious word. Alladhi, the one who. Who? Alladhi, the plural is alladhina, which we already studied. Sirat alladhina an'amta alayhim. Alladhi, the one who. Alladhina, those who. Alladhina, those who. Allama means taught. We already studied this. Khayrukum man ta'allama al-Qur'ana wa 'allama. Ta'allama, who learned. 'Allama, who taught. Okay? Ta'allama, learned. 'Allama, taught. So here it is 'allama. Alladhi 'allama, the one who taught. Meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught bil qalam. Bi is by, al-qalam, the pen. Bil qalam, by the pen. Who taught by the pen. Okay? Alladhi 'allama bil qalam. If Allah says, I have taught by the pen, pick the pen immediately. Oh Allah, you taught by the pen, so I want to learn. Here is my pen, I pick it up. And do what? You might have written millions of words with your hand of mathematics, English, science. Now use it for learning Quranic Arabic. And make it a habit. Where will you write? Bring a notebook. Or download all our notes from our site, www.understandquran.com. Okay, download all those notes and start working, practicing. And from where will you write? Download the book or buy the books, okay, for learning Arabic, and make a library. This is how you will learn. So, Alladhi 'allama bil qalam. This is the wahi, the first wahi which talks of knowledge of pen. And unfortunately, in this ummah, the least knowledge is that of the Quran. Unfortunately. We non-Arabs especially, 99% of us do not know 1% of the Quran. So all of us have to learn and spread this knowledge. Please practice. Alladhi 'allama bil qalam. Alladhi 'allama bil qalam. Alladhi 'allama bil qalam. By the pen. The first wahi talks about ilm and knowledge and tools of knowledge 5-6 times in 5 verses. Iqra' bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. In a society which was unlettered, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew the value of knowledge. And still, unfortunately, we are far behind. So let us do our best to learn, especially the book, the most important book in our life. Okay, the third thing is ayyukum ahsanu amala. Prophet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says again and again in the Quran, which of you is better in deeds? It's in the Quran, which of you is better in deeds? Ayyukum, which of you? Okay, ayyu means which of. It's a switch there. Ayyu means which of, kum, you, ayyukum, which of you, ahsanu is better. You see, kabir is big, akbar, bigger, saghir, small, asghar, smaller, hasan, good, ahsan, better, ahsan, better. Which of you is better, amala. See, we have already studied this word, innamal a'malu bin niyat. A'mal is deeds, actions. Plural, singular is amal. Ayyukum ahsanu amala, which of you is better in works, in deeds, in actions. That is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first of all wants to see actions, okay? Not words, not only words, actions. That is one thing. And next thing is, the competition is not as to who is a Muslim and who is a non-Muslim. No, the competition is who is the best Muslim. Who is the best Muslim? That is the competition in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who performs best? Best in Salah, best outside, best neighbor, best son, best daughter, best person, best professional, best. And here in this course, who is the best student? Allah is watching, not for me and you, not for anybody else. Allah is watching right now, and He wants to see who is the best student, who will take care of all the notes and everything, practice and learn the Quran the best way. Ayyukum ahsanu amala. Okay? So that is the third thing. What I mean by third thing is, do learn this course with a competitive spirit. You have to perform the best way, excel, do everything to learn the Quran in the best way. So practice. Ayyukum ahsanu amala. Ayyukum ahsanu amala. Ayyukum ahsanu amala. Which of you is better in deeds? Okay, this is the competition in the sight of Allah. So shaitan is ready with his arsenal, all his weapons now. You have started learning the Quran, that is disaster for him. He has kept us non-Arabs, the Ummah, away from the Quran for the past 200-300 years. To such a level, he is so successful that 99% of us do not know 1% of the Quran, and still now in schools Quran is not taught. This is even worse. It's still now we have not realized. So shaitan does not want this. Okay? He is burning with rage. He will stop you with every possible way he can. So angels are ready with their pens. Shaitan is ready to distract you, to stop this learning. So a very special competition has begun. Are you ready? Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rabbi zidni ilma. Pray for the tawfiq that He helps you continue this. Don't discontinue, okay? And download the notes, download the textbook, and start working, start listening. Repeatedly listen, so inshallah you will learn. Maybe in the first watching you may not. Repeatedly watch it, and you will learn it inshallah. We'll take a break, brothers and sisters, and we'll be back after the break with grammar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Inshallah, we'll continue with 7th lesson, in which we will learn some grammar. And remember, we are doing it through TPI, that is total physical interaction. You're watching us, you're listening, and you're of course thinking, understanding, but please repeat with us and also show the way I show when I repeat those verbs of different forms. So we have learned huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Okay, that is well learned. Just for 1 minute, let us repeat or let's practice it. Can you translate? Huwa, he, hum, they, anta,
you,
antum,
you all,
ana,
I,
nahnu.
we.
Repeat after me. Huwa, hum.
Huwa,
repeat after me in Arabic. Huwa, hum.
hum,
Anta, antum.
anta, antum,
Ana, nahnu.
ana, nahnu.
MashaAllah. And also we have learned Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum, Rabbuka, Rabbukum, Rabbi, Rabbuna. That is his, their, your, my, and our. And also Rabbuha, her. So can you translate Rabbuhu, his Rabb?
Israel,
Rabbuhum,
Israel,
Rabbuka,
your
Rabbukum,
Rabb,
Rabbi,
my Rabb,
Rabbuna,
our
MashaAllah. And Rabbuha, her Rabb. Repeat after me in Arabic. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum,
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum,
Rabbuka, Rabbukum,
Rabbuka, Rabbukum,
Rabbi, Rabbuna,
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
MashaAllah. And also we have noted, earlier that there are 3 types of words in Arabic language. The first is ism or noun, which represents names and attributes. And the second type is verb, which tells us about an action. And the third type is letter. It's called harf, translated as letter, even though it is made of more than one letter. So third type is letter or harf, which joins nouns and or verbs. And we have learned different letters like la, min, an, ma'a, bi, fi, ala, and ila. So let us just revise these letters because they're very important. These 8 letters have come in the Quran with hu, hum, ka, kum, i, na, and ha almost 10,000 times. So let us learn it thoroughly. I told you that to remember the meanings of these letters, of prepositions and also ma'a, which is not a preposition. But these letters, you have to remember them through examples. So what is the meaning of la and li? For. Can you answer me? What's the meaning of la and li? For. And the example? Lakum dinukum waliyadin. Very good. What's the meaning of min? From. Example? I take refuge in Allah from shaitan, the outcast. An means with. Example? Radiyallahu anhu. May Allah be pleased with him. Ma'a means with. Example? Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Indeed, Allah is with those who are patient. So let us repeat that 2-3 times so we learn it thoroughly. La and li means for. Example? Lakum dinukum waliyadin. Min means from. Example? An means with. Example? Ma'a means with. Example? Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Again, la and li means for. Example? Lakum dinukum waliyadin. Min means from. Example? An means with. Example? Ma'a means with. Example? Inna Allah ma'a sabirin. Now can you just tell me the meanings? La and li means for. Min? From. An? With. Ma'a? With. Again, la and li? Min? From. An? With. Ma'a? With. Last time, la and li? For. Min? From. An? Ma'a? I can take an example. Let's go backwards. Okay? Ma'a means with. An means min? From. La and li? For. MashaAllah. And you can do a lot of these exercises to learn it thoroughly. And learn all those meanings thoroughly. We have learned 4 more prepositions also. Bi, fi, ala, and ila. But before we go there, these 4 prepositions that we just practiced, or 3 prepositions plus ma'a, that we just practiced, have come in the Quran almost 5,000 times, which are listed here. Lahu, lahum, laka, lakum, li, lana, for him, for them, for you, for you. And similarly, minhu, minhum, minka, minkum, minni, minna, anhu, anhum, anka, ankum, anni, anna, ma'ahu, ma'ahum, ma'aka, ma'akum, ma'i, ma'ana, and laha, minha, anha, ma'aha. So we come to next 4. These are prepositions, bi, fi, ala, and ila. Let us remember their meanings and examples. Bi means in. Bi means in. There's a mistake there. Bi means in. Example, Bismillah. Fi means in. Example, fi sabilillah. Ala means on. Example, Assalamu alaikum. Ila means to. An example, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Bi means in. Example, Bismillah, in the name of Allah. Fi means in. Example, fi sabilillah. Ala means on. Example, and ila means to. Example, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Once more, bi means in. Example, Bismillah. Fi means in. Example, ala, on. Example, ila, to. Example, so let us just practice the meanings. Bi means in. Fi, in. Ala, ila, to. Once more, bi, in. Fi, ala, ila. Last time, bi, in. Fi, ala, ila. Let's go backwards. Ila means to. Ala, fi, bi, in. There's a typing mistake again. Bi means in. Bismillah. And these 4 prepositions with hu, hum, ka, kum, i, na, and ha come in the Quran 4,327 times. And here is the table, which is bihi in him, bihim in them, bika in you, bikum in you all, bi, bina, and biha. Similarly, fihi in him, fihim in them, fika, fikum, fiya, fina, fiha. Similarly, alayhi on him, alayhim on them, alayka, alaykum, alayya, alayna, alayha. And ilayhi to him, ilayhim to them, ilayka, ilaykum, ilayya, ilayna, ilayha. You can practice that more, inshallah, so you learn these 10,000 occurrences of the Quran nicely. But let me tell you one very important thing when it comes to prepositions and these words and letters. Remember 3 important points. We have learned basic meanings, but sometimes you will be surprised that the meanings of these prepositions or letters change. And you will say, well, I had learned la and li means for. How come it is to or from? So here are those simple clues, and if you remember them, inshallah, there will be no confusion at all. First thing is, different languages use different prepositions. For example, if I say amantu billah, I will translate it in Arabic, in English, as I believed in Allah, or in Urdu as my Allah par iman laya. Par means on in Urdu, and in means, of course you know in, and bi means in or with. So actually the preposition from one language to another language changes depending on the action that you're describing. In English, when you talk of belief, you use in. In Urdu, when you talk of belief, you use on. And in Arabic, when you talk of belief, you use bi. It does not mean, for example, in means par in Urdu. I will not say, if I am translating from Urdu to English, I will never say I believed on Allah, even though in Urdu that's what it means. But the action of belief in Urdu is with on, in English it is with in, and in Arabic it is with bi. So the point is, just look at what you are translating. What is the action that is being described, and corresponding preposition will be used in your language. Second point is, sometimes the preposition is there in Arabic, but it is not there in English. For example, يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ, entering the religion of Allah. You will not say entering in the religion of Allah, because in is already there in enter. Even within English, you have this this style. For example, I will say I said to him. I said to him, I told him. When I use the word told, I will not say I told to him. That's wrong. I said to him, if I use the word said, I will have to use the preposition to. But if I use the verb told, to is not used. So you see, depending on the verb that you are translating, sometimes you need the preposition in your language, whereas it is, sometimes preposition is used in Arabic, but it is not used in English. Similarly, ighfirli, forgive me. You will not translate it as forgive for me, because the word for is already there inside that word or verb forgive. So forgive me. The translation of li will not be there. The opposite also is true. For example, the preposition is not there in Arabic, but you will have to add in English. For example, warhamni, and have mercy me. No, have mercy on me. You have to add the preposition on in English. Similarly, qini adabaka. Qini, save me. Adabaka, your punishment. You will have to add the preposition from to complete the sense or the sentence. So sometimes preposition is there in Arabic, not there in English. Sometimes it is not there in Arabic, but is there in English. It depends on the verb that you are translating. And if you understand these simple points, then you will not have any confusion when it comes to preposition. And the last thing is, change of preposition leads to change in meanings, just like in English. For example, you say get. Get means to obtain something. Get in, does that mean obtaining something inside? No, get in means come in. Get out, get off, get on, get at. So as you change the prepositions, the meanings change. Similarly in Arabic also, salli means pray. Salli ala Muhammad, send peace on Muhammad. So as you change the preposition, the meanings change, just like in English, just like in any other language. So just understand these simple things, and inshallah all your confusion about prepositions will vanish. Last thing, we learn 4 words which come in the Quran 900 times, which is hadha, this, haulai, these, dhalika, that, ulaika, those. Can you repeat after me? Hadha, this, haulai, these, dhalika, that, ulaika, those. Hadha, this, haulai, these, dhalika, that, ulaika, those. Can you translate? Hadha, haulai, dhalika, ulaika, hadha, this, haulai, dhalika, ulaika, those. Can you repeat after me in Arabic? Hadha, haulai, dhalika, ulaika, هذا هؤلاء
هذا هؤلاء
ذلك أولئك
ذلك أولئك
هذا هؤلاء
هذا هؤلاء
ذلك أولئك.
ذلك أولئك.
You can practice more. These are very simple words. Now coming to learning tip, how much do we remember? According to research, 25% of what we read, 35% of what we listen, 50% of what we see, 60% of what we say, 75% of what we do, and 95% of what we read, listen, see, say, and do. So involve yourself in learning, teach and learn and repeat and say and show. Inshallah, you will learn the most. With this, we come to the conclusion of 7th lesson. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next lesson. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.